Ladies and gentlemen, it is the new moon on Tuesday, January 28th, and this is the Daily BS Report, and I can't even remember what number it is. I have been taking care of my father. I think it's number 102. In the hospital after brain surgery. My whole life has changed, but we got a brand new deck, and if you haven't gone and watched it, go watch the intro on the website agent444.com, and it'll explain really what's going on here and what's changed in my life. But here is where we're going to update you on my father's healing journey, my own journey, which has changed. It's gone to Nashville, Tennessee right now, but I am not going to show my face in the reads anymore, and I'm not going to be available publicly, and am going to play a little game with you as to where is MysterE, and I look forward to seeing where this goes, because I don't even know. I'm simply following my guidance, and my guidance says to disappear, go into the world and collect as many black sheep as possible, help enlighten them to enlighten others, and spread healing and light all over this planet so that we can serve our purpose. We can remember why we're here. We made some agreements before we came here, and we came to this time in human history to come together as the most auspicious, ridiculous herd of the absurd, the black sheep, the wisdom keepers of the world. We have been blamed for everything on this planet. You can find out more at agent444.com. You can get involved with our MysterE school, and we are going to take the show on the road, take the show internationally, and we're going to see what wants to happen. What wants to happen? Let's find out what wants to happen, folks. We have a brand new deck. We've never used it before. This is the introductory read, the new Wisdom Oracle, the Black Sheep. This is from all the books that I have channeled over the years, and these cards are very slippery. It's very different than the ones we had before. They're going to come out backwards. We started, look, and there's the first one. My God, the first read on the new moon in Cancer is the betrayal card. My goodness, right out of the gate, we've got the betrayal card, and we all know something about that, don't we? And gosh, if I'm just intuiting it right off the bat, I'm like, you know what? We have betrayed ourselves by bringing the planet to the point that it's at. We're on the brink. You know, the noise is louder than ever. The pollution is ridiculous. We're not treating ourselves very well. And to pick out a Wisdom Oracle card to go with it is, are you open to the possibility of magic? Wow, look at that. And that's what has to happen, folks. We have to be open to the possibility of magic. If we're really going to change the world, we're going to heal the world, we have to be open to the possibility. Not to say that let's not get there to say we are going, let's be open to the possibility that we're going to heal the world. Let's be open to the possibility of magic, that something can happen beyond our rational, linear minds to help us flip the script so that we can save humanity, save this planet, heal one another, see everybody in love, and find out what wants to happen. Wow, what a great start. What a great start. And now these new Wisdom Oracle cards are little, which I like. It helps me pair up the cards. Second card out is the Two of Wands. Now we're going to read 7 cards in every read, and then they're going to start with the center. That's the central part, and it's going to go around like a wheel, and we'll have the outcome right here. And the reads will be about 14 or 15 minutes long. I'm targeting 14 minutes, but they could go on longer. And if you'd like me to read anything else, I would love it if you would let me know. Would you like me to do a birthday read? Would you like me to do astrological reads? Would you like me to do special reads, weekly reads, monthly reads? I am simply here to be of service to you, and I would really appreciate it. The world needs our help, folks. Spread this, share it with your friends, comment, make a comment, make a comment, make a comment. Let's see what else we got. Show us the cards we need to see, and there she is. Wow, they all came out. We don't even need to look anymore. Let's see, if they came out in order, that would be this one. So the next one is the Princess of Wands. Look at that, holding down the river house in Boulder, Colorado. They took over what I was doing, and there we go. And then we've got the 8 of Coins and the 2 of Wands. All right, and then what came out was the Ace of Daggers. And then the 5 of Daggers. Wow, a lot of air energy. And then the outcome card is the brand new High Priestess herself. Look at that, tongue out and everything. Woohoo! Wow. What a first read. We've got 1, 2, 3 new cards. 3 new cards. Now let's pick some more oracle cards to go with it. On the bottom of the deck is the 4 of coins. The 4 of coins. Wow. How much fun are we having already right out of the gate? Now remember, our purpose is to heal the world. So this isn't like a general tarot read. It is an inspirational read. I want to leave you better than I found you. You know, I want to leave you better than I found you. So pay attention to how you feel as you go along. And let's see a wisdom oracle for the 2 of Wands, which is all about, really in our deck, it's about sexual attraction and these are two. This is a Pisces and an Aries. It's a lot of fire in this one. They had a lot of chemistry. They still have a lot of chemistry, I hope. I haven't talked to them in a while. But 2 of Wands is also like choice point. It's like walking between two posts and walking through a gate. You know, it's like examining your passions. It's like passions coming together. You know, what have you got? So let's see what we got for those guys. We got, can you leave me better than you found me? Can you leave me better than you found me? That is a picture of the earth from the moon. Can you leave me better than you found me? And I mean, you know, if we look at these 2 cards together, it's like, how many people are running around the world just looking for, you know, looking to get laid? Like, I'm just looking for a good time, right? I'm not really looking to leave everything and everyone better than I found them. You know, I just said it a second ago. My job in every single read is to leave you better than I found you vibrationally. I want to transmit a vibration. Well, if we treated every single person like that, then we would start changing the world. If we quit looking out for our own interests just to feel better in the moment, and we look more for a long-term situation, we would have a better earth, we'd have a better humanity. So now then we got the 8 of coins. The 8 of coins is all about getting down to work in your gift, right? So we start out with this betrayal. Now in our deck, it's really that there is no such thing. We have to change our minds about what we think betrayal is. And betrayal is an ego game, but we can get beyond that. We can do it when we look to leave people better than we found them rather than go after our own best interest, and then really get to work on our passions. That's really important. So let's see a wisdom oracle card for that. Oh my gosh, I love it. There is nothing our holiness cannot do. Look at all those beautiful people there. There is nothing our holiness cannot do. And that's a great thing to remember. Each one of us is a divine being. Every single person is a divine being. Every single person is a divine being. And when we come together and we get into our gift, right? When we each work on what it is that we love, and we come together and we support one another in working on what we really love, there's nothing that we cannot do, because we are each holy beings. And when we relate to one another in that way, which is really what this is, saying, can you leave me better than you found me? Don't go after your own specific egoic interest. Go after what gives you fulfillment and share that with another, then great. And then, wow, I love this pairing, especially with the conversation I had right before this. The princes of Wands holding down the fort at the river house, see perfection now. MysterE's not there, but these guys are there. See perfection now. Look at that. See perfection now. It's kind of a 2 of Cups thing too. So see perfection now. Now this see perfection now, it says C-S-E-A. Well, we're tired of the pollution in the ocean. I know we all are, and our oceans are really our symbol of health, of the water. How important is the water? So we want to have that perfection, absolutely. But really it's S-E-E, see perfection now. See everybody is perfect, see the world is perfect, see everything is perfect, and then we can change, we can flip the whole script by seeing everything perfect. And so we'll talk more about that. But see perfection now, what a beautiful, beautiful sight. So now, the Ace of Daggers. Now the Ace of Daggers has a little poem that goes with it. And it's the first ace that you find in the amusement park. And it says, now with these 4 signs I've become agreeable. I am aware, alert, awake, and I am ample. So with willingness I now embark. I am slowing down, and I am agreeably agreeable inside the amusement park. I am communicating with precision, allowing a compassionate agreeability to flower. As I remember, I am that I am, my light and power. I say yes to my heart. So screenshot that right there. And this is an affirmation that you can say every single day. And I think the most important thing is I am alert, aware, awake, and I am ample. In other words, I have enough. And I am here, God, I am here. So with willingness, I now embark. I'm slowing down inside the amusement park. The amusement park is the play on earth, and it's really your subconscious mind. So we're going to put those two aces together right there, and we're going to get a wisdom card to go with that. See how much fun we're having? Oh my gosh, look at that. Magic has come up twice now. Remember, we started out with, are you open to the possibility of magic? And now we have, trust your magic. In other words, if you were really trusting your magic, of course you would go out there. The Ace of Daggers is about starting a new journey of communication. It's about using all of your language and all of your thoughts and getting all of your thoughts and language lined up with your actions. You know, sometimes people say things and do things that are diametrically opposed to one another. And we've all run into those characters in life who promise us one thing and deliver something else. And it really is one of the great ills of our society. But when you can trust your magic and can trust that who you are is exactly who you are, and your actions line up with the words and the thoughts that you have, then anything is possible. Anything is possible. That's why you can trust your magic. So really interesting that these kind of come together. See perfection now. Are you open to the possibility of magic? And we have to add up all the daggers, because we got 3 of daggers here, and we got 4 here with 1, and then we got 5. That's a 9 of daggers. When you have 9 daggers out there, that sometimes spells trouble, and it says that there's too much thinking going on. This is the urges of addiction out of the gift is listening. This is when there's a battlefield. You can see there are people just lying around. They've been at war with one another, and they're tired and they're worn out. And we all know what it feels like, especially men. You know, we get in a fight and we're so sure that we're right about something that we got to prove it. And then all of a sudden we realize that after the fight's over, whether we won or we lost, we just feel just foolish and down, and depression sets in and all the rest of it. And really what it is we're addicted to our mind, and we're addicted to our shame. And so this card is the same card as the last time. I just highlighted the sword so we could see the 5 swords, and also darkened the background, because really that's what happens. You know, we're living in darkness right now. Let's get real, folks. I mean, the world has some darkness around it, and there's a lot of swords out, and people are ready to fight. So the 5 is a symbol of change. So we have a lot of change here. The 3 of daggers, which is here, which is crossed into one another, usually is a sign of people that aren't communicating, and you know, there's deception going on, and they're trying to be hurtful, or they believe they can be hurt, and there's people that are, you know, purposely with malintent taking advantage of situations. And then what the 5 is this is sort of like after the melee, and the change happens, and there's chaos and a battlefield, and it's not a very pleasant situation. So we have a lot of that. But what's really important here is the ace, which is depicted. She's walking into a temple here, and it is the significance of it is to start a new journey, to make a determination with yourself that you're going to communicate with compassion and love, and that your actions are going to follow that line of communication, and also your line of thinking. So bringing your action, your communication, and your thoughts all into alignment, and to really make a commitment. So that would be a great thing to do. I'd love to see it in the comment section. I'm making a commitment to get my words, thoughts, and deeds all lined up with compassion. And then the outcome, the High Priestess. Wow, look at that. The first time. High Priestess, wow. Let's get a wisdom oracle for the 5 of Swords, which is the urges of addiction, the battlefield of the mind, chaos. Wow, look at this. This is an interesting card that comes out with this. It says, when we measure ourselves by society's success, we can never reach it. In other words, these are people that are trying to show how successful they are by proving it to one another, with their bravado or their ego or their their masculinity. But when we measure ourselves by society's success, in other words, who's the best, who's got the most money, who's got the biggest sword, we can never reach it. We must then redefine success as compassion. All humans can succeed in compassion. Yes, everyone. That's the point. These people are in competition with one another, and it's a game we can never win, because as soon as you win, somebody else is going to up the ante, and then you got to keep on fighting. And a lot of us at the end of our lives on this planet, and especially in this country, the United States of America, find that they just get battle fatigue, success fatigue, and they try to fill a hole that can never be filled, and they never feel really successful because there's always somebody's got more. So this is really about an opportunity that we all have, which is to change our minds and to get to that one belief system that success is compassion, compassion is success. Success is compassion, compassion is success. Now let's see what the high priestess wants to say. What is the message of the high priestess? And the high priestess is about deep listening. It is number 14 in the gift is listening. Let's see if I can find it. Deep listening, deep listening, deep listening. And it says, yes, universe, I am the center of you. The ability to listen from an open heart is the alchemical formula that takes a woman safely into her feeling body in a way that is naturally transformative. Seek mastery in deep listening. There are many ways to listen, but the power to heal through deep listening is a great source of power. When more hearts are synced up, more power is generated. The evolutionary power ripples through humanity. From all centers of the universe, you are a center of the universe. Yes, so that's the message of the high priestess. She's saying, look, each one of us is the center of the universe. And each one of us, when we let go of our conflicted minds, which is what all these swords are saying, and we get out of our conflicted minds, and she's a very intuitive. She's got the most intuition of the high priestess of anybody in the tarot. And what is in her subconscious mind is what comes tumbling out. And so she understands deep listening as being how beautifully important to the transformation for all of us. What a great message she's got. And let's see what the Wisdom Oracle it says to that. And she says, ride the vision of your life. Ride the vision of your life. You can even see there's a little bit of color there that's similar. So her message tonight, deep listening, and that's how you get to it. You listen very deeply and you discover the vision that God has for you. What is the vision that God has for you? And go out and live that vision, and through deep listening, seek to understand and express yourself in a way that empowers the world. On the bottom of the deck of the Wisdom Oracle, do you see everyone? Do you see everyone? If you like that card, you can screenshot it there. Do you see everyone? Matter of fact, all of our cards are on our website at agent444.com under 514 Tarot. So the foundation of the deck, underneath everything, the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins sometimes is someone who holds back. They also have built a great platform, if you will, a great stage. He's on a stage there. He's expressing himself. And this is a great friend of mine who was terrified to learn the guitar. He just couldn't do it. He didn't learn the guitar till he was past the age of 50. And we worked together on that project, and that's on the stage at the River House. That was a great moment that he sang in front of all of us. One of the first times he ever sang with his guitar. He's a beautiful, beautiful singer already. And to bring something together. So he has great stability in his finances, and that's what he's saying is really important for all of us. You know, the compassionate economy, which, you know, the MysterE School, which you're invited to join at agent444.com. We give a third away. We empower the artist with a third, and we put a third into our community. And so that's what we're going to do with that. And the Four of Coins is all about stability. And his message is always, you know, be the one. You know, don't hide behind who you think you want to be. Don't hide behind who you think the world wants you to be, but actually be the one that steps up and finds their gift and expresses it and is really powerful in their expression of life, okay? All right, so to encapsulate our first BS report in quite some time, and the first with this new tarot deck, starts out with the betrayal card. We have all self-betrayed ourselves, folks. We are self-betraying this beautiful earth. I can't even get it off the table. We have betrayed ourselves with the way we treat one another. We've betrayed the earth. We've betrayed it by the way we treat the earth, and we really feel so bad about ourselves that we even feel so lost that we keep losing it more, and we keep betraying ourselves more. And so we've got to really change that, and we've got to say, you know what? Are we really open to the possibility of magic, that there's something beyond the way that we look at the world and through our egoic eyes? Is there some kind of way that we can look at everything in a way that changes? And that's what we're going to do in the mystery school. That's what we want to do with these tarot reads. You know, we can take our sexual desire and we can lay it down and open our hearts to something greater, and we can look to leave every single person and the earth better than we found it. You know, these cards really play together in a beautiful way, and we do that when we focus on our gifts and we focus on the things that are passion, not what our uncle wants us to do, not because our daddy has a big company, not because it's, when we focus on what we love, we become a loving person, and then we recognize our own holiness, and when we join together with other people, there's nothing our holiness cannot do. And that one statement alone right there, if you were to write this statement out 100 times a day and just say it, there's nothing my holiness cannot do, there's nothing our holiness cannot do, you would watch your life change. And these two guys right here, they're learning right now, as the shepherds, the princes of wands, that exact lesson, which is to lay down your promiscuity, lay down your ways of the way that you've built your life before. Lay down your old ways of relating, your old ways of doing things. See perfection now. See this opportunity that you have in front of you as a way to grow and a way to honor your agreements and honor yourselves and honor other people and honor all beings as sexual beings, sensual beings, but not to make that your goal. Make it as a way to transform yourself and open up the heart. But you've got to see perfection now, and that's how we make a better world. And then this one right here, trust your magic, and the Ace of Daggers is saying, make a new commitment to get your words, your thoughts, and your deeds all lined up. All lined up. Your words, your thoughts, and your deeds all lined up. There's battlefields everywhere on earth, folks. You don't have to go far to find a battlefield. Start cleaning it up. Start looking at life with compassion, not as what you can get from it. Compassion is success. Success is compassion. That icon that we have there, the Statue of Liberty, is not because we have a big defense system or we're the most powerful nation on earth. No, it's because we all have an opportunity for freedom on this planet. We all have an opportunity for freedom. Clean up your minds. Clean up your minds. Make amends for the things that you got involved in. Make amends for all the people that you feel like you may have hurt. And if you've been hurt, heal yourself. Heal yourself. And get busy living. Get busy living. The high priest is saying, ride the vision of your life. How can you see something great in your life and open your mind to it? Bury it deep in your subconscious and let yourself flower like a beautiful garden. A beautiful garden. Flower out there. Do some deep listening within yourself. Open up your subconscious mind and be beautiful and graceful in life. All right? Thank you. God bless you. I look forward to hearing from you.